Hello everyone, my name is Arun M Joshy. Today I'll be sharing my thoughts about the book How Change Happens, written by Cass R Sunstein. To be frank, I haven't read any books on socio-political affairs, and I don't know anything about the author either. Coming from an engineering background, I only recently started my MBA journey. So this was a new world for me. So I did a little research on the author, and turns out he's a really big deal. He was the person who introduced nudging, which means guiding people to take uh, better solutions or better decisions without forcing them. Like, for example, when a company introduces healthy snacks as a default item in the cafeteria, the employees naturally choose it. So that's a nudge. So with this knowledge, I knew this book is going to be something regarding human behavior and decision making. Sunstein's writing is a combination of his knowledge about law, psychology, and also real life examples. So, how change happens is basically uh, his way of showing that how society moves from one way of thinking to another, how hidden agendas turn into really big revolutions. What I really liked about the book is the fact that it doesn't portray change as a big dramatic event. Rather, it tells that how one's per decision or conversation or even thought uh, can set off a whole new wave of what you can say revolution and how it can transform society. One of the most memorable incidents from the book is that of a female law student who was facing harassment from a senior professor, but she didn't or she wasn't able to raise her voice or complain because she thought that it would no one is going to support her and it would damage her reputation. But when someone told her that it was not right, she got the courage and stood up. And Sunstein gives this example to show how societal norms control our actions. We often stay silent, even if you disagree with something, because we think that everyone else accepts it. But when someone raises the voice, the others follow, and that's how change happens. Another idea which struck me was polarization. So basically, it means that when people with similar views talk together, their opinions become much stronger and extreme. For example, if an environmentalist and a person or environmentalist who supports stronger or stricter environmental laws, and they find similar people alike and they discuss, they'll support the cause even more. And that's the reason how social media creates divide in the society, because when we meet someone who with a similar ideologies or beliefs, and our beliefs become even much more stronger. He also talks about the norm entrepreneurs, people who were the first to challenge the normalcy. For example, the activist journalists, they were the first to criticize or who say that is not right. Once they speak up, or others follow, and others follow, and such, and that's how what you can say societal movements forms. An interesting thing from the book is about the incident or the study in Saudi Arabia. Most men there were supportive of their women doing private jobs rather than being in the house, doing their household and being in the home. But they were reluctant to what you can say express their opinions because they thought that others would disagree or disapprove them. But when the researchers revealed that most men actually agreed with the statement, there was a sudden shift in the social norms, and this simple correction of the perception led to such a big drastic change, and the women actually started applying to jobs. Sustain also connects these ideas to big movements like what you can say gender equality, civil rights, and even public movements like rise of nationalism and Brexit. These are not random, but these are how small human influence changes the beliefs and customs. Another important section is about nudging and freedom. So he what you can say, believes that people should have the freedom to choose, but we can help them choose much better ways and much smarter ways, like quitting smoking or what you can saving money, and without forcing them. That's basically nudging now. And now, to be honest, it's not an easy read, because especially for me coming from an engineering background, this book talks a lot about what you can say sociology and law of many research theories, and some chapters dive really deep into the such research purpose and behavioral theories. At times I had to stop and reread the sentence or paragraph several times just to get it at any glimpse of something that the passage talks about. So it's not really a story type book. It's more like a mix of logic, experiences, and ideologies and theorems. So those who expecting a simple storytelling mode of narration might find it what you can say heavy. However, the concepts do make sense once you think about them. The way we view society, it makes us realize that even silence and what you can see inaction can support wrong norms. So that was a new, what you can say, eye opener for me. In conclusion, how change happens helped me see world from a new way, because I mostly thought that the change comes from decisions taken by the world leaders, like how world leaders join together in a meeting or come form a committee and discuss and they make decisions. Not like that. It's come from a, what you can say, very small thing, like a simple conversation, simple idea, and that was a very big thing for me. So I understood it was. I also began to think myself like how such a small act can change and or change or cause a big revolution. And this book was the answer for that question for me. Even though this was my first exposure to such kind of books about the political and social affairs, I feel this book gave me an deeper understanding about the psychology behind how ideas spread, and how about leadership and human behavior. If you are curious about the hidden forces that shape the society and how the ideas are formed and it is spread, this book is definitely your cup of tea and you should read it. Thank you for watching.